Hello and welcome to 15-Minute Gamer. My name is Tony and this is Starship Corporation. This is an early access. It is on Steam. It is about £10, £11, £12, something along them lines. It's in a sale at the moment. I got it for £10 odd. It's been on my wish list for about a year, but I've always avoided it. However, I thought I'd give it a go, and I'm not very impressed so far. I am re-recording this tutorial video because it basically screwed up. The tutorial failed. It cuts me sound card off as well for some reason. Not really sure why. So anyway, let's go and just have a look at Sandbox tutorial. It just teaches us how the game works, and then you can kind of make your mind up and go, yeah, that seems like my sort of thing, or meh, that is terrible. So we'll call it. You can't put an apostrophe in for your thing. That's pretty sad. 15-minute ship. So we'll call it, I think. I'm Tony Frog. I'm gonna be Tony Frog today. Mail next step, because the tutorial doesn't go along with this. So you gotta click with it. We're obviously gonna go for the most funds. Next step, like tutorials should move with the clicking. Like it gets confusing because sometimes you get a bit lost of where you're going. We're gonna do easy next step. Most amount of money. To be fair, if I ever get through this. So this is the Galaxy map tutorial. The game will start by starting the first quarter of the year 3020. The quarterly report shows your financial progress. We've not done anything, so we can get rid of that now. Next, camera movement. You can zoom in and out by the zoom wheel, as you would guess, and you can also use W, A, S, and D to move around. You can't do it by the arrow keys. The game lies to you. But it's W, S, and D, which I found out quite late on when I was playing last time. Next. Systems. So we'll click on the Mars system. Here's your market down here. So there's all your missions, basically. You can disband and have a shipyard if you want to move. There's all your new contracts. So what we're going to do is we're going to select pilot vessel. And then we're going to go to, as well as the list of available ship classes. If ships are designed in red, then so we can't do either of these. Bob 1, I built that. If they're shown in red, it's a match. Please set the pilot vessel and then build ship. So we're going to click there and build ship. Yep, cool. And then what will happen is basically, as you can see, it's building in there. And then we end the quarter and it'll be done, basically. There we go. So there's our thing. It's we can't name it or anything because obviously it's a customer ship. You can put a description in if you want, and we're going to offer delivery. And there we go. So when you go forward, and we've done delivery. There's a report. So we made that much, and we expended that much, but we made 17,000 MBTCs. So that's how many you want to make in life. So this time we're going to make our own ship. So let's click on Mars again. Build your own ship, and it's a probe. And we're going to build the ship. And okay. So basically, end quarter. There we go. And our ship's ready. See, there we go. Now we get to name it. So it's going to be Bob 2. Description, Bob 2. There's our design rating, SOP, EHS. They'll all make sense soon. And then we're going to launch it. Yay. Please repeat to build a new one. We've done that. So when the ship's selected from the map, go away. You'll be able to see more information about it, as well as use the option to scrap it to get back some residual value. Please select the research waypoint at Delos. So we click on there. I can't remember how you do it. Right click. I am right clicking. Delos. I am right clicking. Game. Meh. So let's select Bob 2. Click on there we go. There's research. So there we go. We've selected right click, and then you can set any of these. It doesn't tell you what they are if you hover over them. So that's that. Please set a research so that the ship it travels at 60% of maximum speed and its current quarter. And if the ship encounters an asteroid field, click next to continue. So we're going to end our current movement, and we're going to click next. Our ship has not encountered anything. So we're going to end again. So let's end again, because Bob should be on his way now. And this time he should encounter a minefield. There we go. So your ship will encounter multiple asteroid fields on the way to Delos. They are marked as orange circles, and they are visible when a ship is selected. Mining areas can displayed in yellow and war zones in red. Entering an asteroid field requires a decent rating for the asteroid field mission, so your ship survives unharmed. Also a higher ERS in general. If you end another quote, you should run. I've ran into it already. So we'll click next. Next. Oh, so you need to do that. Stop. Because it wouldn't let me click next. Close. Next. New shipyards. In the spare contract, that means there are jobs available. You cannot establish a new shipyard at Delos because there is no trade route. But you can build a shipyard in Akron, which is there. That's fine. The complexity of routes around the system represents their development level. The types of jobs you get on different settlements depends on location. Yep. Equipment. If your ship is recruited for mining laser, it can clear asteroids. If your ship has mine lasers, it can do things as well. If your ship is armed, you can send it to war zones. You kind of get it. You have an old mining vessel at your disposal, the Mary Celeste, set a research waypoint close to its current location. So we'll go close to its current, like that. And then, oh no, it seems to be that way, so we'll go that way a little bit, and then we will end the quarter, and then it should move into this area, and then we can tell it to start. Just proceed, just get through it. There we go. Can you see it's found the thing now? So now when we click on the Mary Celeste, we can do that and do mining like that. And then additionally, so basically we can save it, and then we'll click improve. So please set the contract improved pilot vessel. So please set the improved pilot. There we go. Can you see that one there? In the description, you can see the ship needs to be equipped with a sick bay and a small armory. Both of these are unresearched. Please change the research interface by selecting that and research. So we've done that. Yep. Next. See, now it talks. It's just random. Sometimes it talks, sometimes it doesn't. So basically, welcome. The advanced requires a small armory and a sick bay, as well as some armor for better rating. We're going to bind some research. Click next. The interface shows all the available basically there, so you get all these different tabs. They do have tooltips, I think, and don't. And then all the things on there as well. So I want to go there, sick bay, and there's sick bay there. So let's buy that technology. Confirm. Research room. We've done that, but that's fine. We've done sick bay. Armory. So we'll click there. Scroll down, and I believe it is. There we go. So we just want a. Is it a small armory? Yep, small armory. Buy technology. Confirm. Click next, and we need some better armor. So what this means is you can select a budget to go in, so you can have all these different things like stealth and stuff. But the tutorial wants us to put 2,000 MBTCs into armor research. So let's do that, and let's end the quarter. Then everything will move, and you'll get the little thing going across the screen like so. So it'll move us on a little bit, and then return to the department and research. And we're in there. And if we click there, we'll see that that's going up nicely by investing more. So if I put more in, that'll go quicker, basically. And we'll end the quarter to get it finished. So there you go. Basic armor is now done. A single plate to fill any gaps. Reinforces the other hull. The other hull? Outer hull. So that makes sense. It costs 6,000, but that's fine. So we've done that. So we'll click next. As soon as your research has been completed, you get a message. You'll find this available build menu now. So this is the message. So we're kind of asking, so basically they want us to give some money. I'll contribute some money to you. So we'll go in there and department, go away, department, and we're going to ship design this time. So this is the ship design window. This is where it gets confusing, but also a little bit cool as well. And now she'll start speaking again. So we want a new one. Yep. You can't load. I do have one saved because of my game last time. So we basically, you can go between custom, non-contract if you just want to build one. Want improved pilot vessel. Yep. And that's what we can use the fuselage, because that's the only one we've got. So we're going to have to use that one, and then we'll click Start Design. And then you get these weird loading things. So that's the mission progress one, so you can see there how far we're getting if we've got all the stuff in. We can get rid of that like that. The objectives panel, so you can see here, basically construction goals, so you can see fuel, how far does it go, speed, maneuver, air supply, water supply, how many pilots you need, that sort of thing. And we'll minimize that. And then this window, you can press change contract if you want it, but we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. And here's the message bar. This is quite handy. It tells you all the stuff, so it'll say, by the way, you haven't got a small bridge, you haven't got a computer core, you haven't got engines and stuff like that. So that one kind of tells you what you need. So I do like that. I think that's quite a good little thing. We're going to close that off. And there's your deck. So you can swap between them, between deck 1, deck 2. So you can see they're slightly different when you go through like that. So I think that's a quite cool little feature as well. So this is placed in the room. So you can see the build menu at the bottom, and you can place it anywhere by doing that. And then if you click on it, you go back into it, and then you can move it by highlighting it and clicking on it again. And delete the room, press delete on it. You can undo by pressing Z. So let's build the bridge. It wants us to go to B2. So I want to go up a level. And we're going to go over here. And you can see here the tutorial tells us where to build it. So we're going to do that. We're going to flip it around. And there's our bridge. Yay! So the heart of the ship is responsible for the effective steering. If taken over by hostile units or destroyed, the ship is lost. Can only be built once per ship. So that's basically telling you what it is and what it does. And you can see there we now need 2 crew, because we now need 2 pilots to operate the ship. Does that make sense? Good. So now, once a standard computer, you'll find it under core modules. It's preferable to build close to the bridge because you will need a pilot to maintain it. In the ship, place it on the marked location. So what we need to do is click on there, computer, computer, in there, and there we go. So you can see that's now built in there. So that's pretty cool. So there you go. It doesn't need someone time. This means you can send one of the bridge crew to me in the computer crew. So now we need engine room. So please select the thing. So we're going to click on there and want there. But this is going obviously on B1. So there we go. And there's the engine. So engine is good. And then if we want rid of that menu, just click on there. Click next. Next. So pilot quarters. Please select berthing. So that's what berthing looks like. And then select pilot quarters. So we're going to go there. And we need it in deck B2. So click that and go like that and like that. So that gives us 2 pilot quarters there. And then we can see there, see crew count went to 2 of 2 as well, but we don't have any air or water yet. So that'd be a bad thing. That would be a bad thing. We need, I think, yeah, it tells us in there when we start doing that up of how much we need. So click next. So obviously engineering room fuel. So we'll click on there. Storage, fuel, did it, and did it. So there's our thing. So panel build 2 times. In the objectives panel, you'll see the updated fuel supply. So it should say the fuel supply, fuel. So we've got 100 tons of 100 tons. So we've met the requirements for the fuel, which is cool. So click next again. So now we need 4 technicians. So when you go that, technicians, tech S. So it builds 1 of 1. So we'll need 4 of these. So 1, 2, like that. And that gives us technicians 2 of 4. So at least we've got our 2 in. And then we'll click next. And then obviously we're going to need our other ones there. Like that. So there's our 4 technicians are now built into the ship. Obviously we need air supply, as you would guess. So click on there. Click on storage, air S, and we need it on deck 2. And place in the marked on B2. So there we go. And that's some air supply. So we have air now as well, which is quite cool. No. Now it is. I don't know how that works out. I was confused at how it's 300%, because that to me would be good. But it's not. So, meh. Next. Yes, I do. So you've even got to connect the decks to your ships as well. So, infrastructure... slash whatever it is. There we go. And we need connections. And we need stairway. So you can have an up stairway or a down stairway. So we'll have an up stairway. So we'll go down to B1. And we'll go like that. And there's our stairway done. Yay! Sweet. So click next. We need water supply. So you need to supply the water. So go to storage. Water S. And this is going on this deck here. Just like that. And now water supply. So if we go up there, water supply 333. Which apparently that's not enough. I don't know why. Because maybe it's a longer mission. Yeah. So can you see, there we go, we've got 6.7 months. So this must maybe be a 6-month mission or something like that. So yeah, it's something we need to check. And look at that, click next. So this is quite handy. So basically, computer core, okay, not enough cooling. We don't have enough cooling. We don't have enough energy. We don't have cooling. So you can see there that everything on there. So we need life support, which is there, and we also need water treatment as well, so that is there, and we'll place you there. So that is them two things down. We need medical personnel as well for this mission, so we need a medic quarters. So medics, medic S, and I'm not sure where they want this. What do they want it? So please set the button. Build one. The minute. There must be downstairs. Oh, there it is. There it is. There we go. We have a medic. Yay! See, 1 of 1. So we're all good now. Click next. Yes, we need power generation. So select the power tab, which is there, and want a nuclear generator small. Because obviously everyone loves a good old nuclear generator. So power-wise, we now have energy. We don't have enough, because you can see there.
When a generator is selected, you can see how much power a single generator has left at the bottom right.
So you can see there, we need more power. More power, Captain! If the room or power generator, you'll see 3 numbers in the right. By clicking on a number, you can switch the grid number of a room or generator. The generator only supplies room to a single. Please leave it on grid 1. So basically, if I click on there, can you see that's grid 1? I was a bit confused how that worked. I guess you can have like this generator supplying certain things, and then power grid 2. Because if you click on there, you can see 1, 2, or 3 as well. So I'm guessing that's how it works.
The red lightning icon signifies a room without a power supply. You can see how much power is needed in the room information.
Yeah, so we're missing power for there, so we need another generator. But we could tell that because you can see there it wasn't enough anyway. So once we put this in. 600, so we're more than fine with power now. B1. So there we go. They're all powered. You can see they're all up, and that all changed there. That was pretty cool, isn't it? So we need cooling. On here, you can see there. Can you see there's a little red marker? So they need cooling. So we're gonna go to cooling tab, and we need one of them, so we're going to put one there, and then we're going to click next. So what we need is an outer hatch, because we need the air to vent out. So we need the cooling hatch, which is under infrastructure, I think, hatches, and cool. You can see there, then there's the cooling hatch in there, and then annoyingly, it makes us do the exact same thing again. So you can see there, there isn't enough cooling. There's enough cooling for there, but not for here yet. So we need another one. So when you cooling S on there, and then when you go back, and if you do your annoying thing, cool S. Click next, and then when you put the cool S on. That'll need flipped round. There we go. So we're done. We've done all that. We've done that. So we need sick bay now. So on there, emergency sick bay. So let's put sick bay in. That is fully powered. That's good. And then since that's going to save our blueprint, we've only got 10 steps to go. Don't worry, because I know the videos are 20 minutes. Press F to open the file. See, that doesn't work. I don't think that does. So we'll call it. This is Bob 3, isn't it? Bob 3. Save. You see, get a nice little logo. I don't know what this has to do with spaceships, but never mind. So we've done that. We're good. So click next. We need an armory. See, she's down. She did this last time. She was behind the thing, which was really annoying. So previous. I've done that. So it's like smaller from the birth and equipment. So we need you, military, technicians, medics. Where are you? From birth and then equipment. You'd think that would be under military, wouldn't you? Never mind. You in there. Click next. See? Isn't it really annoying? There we go. So now you need to connect all the rooms on the ship so that the crew can move around and access them. I thought this was quite cool. Please set a hatch from infrastructure. So we're going to go back and we're going to go to infrastructure hatches. And we need a hatch to get from there to there. So now they have hatches. So click next. But they also need a corridor because there's they can't get through. So we need corridors, and we need a corridor 1. You see that they can move between that now. So that is how it works. So that's quite cool. So we need a large hatch because there's a gap there. So we'll click on there, hatches, and a large hatch. And we put that like that. So that means they can get from there to there and back. So there we go. We always need exit hatch as well because they actually need to get in and out of the thing. The crew has been able to leave a place on B1. Okay, so everyone, there you go. So they get out. They've got to go through the engine room and out through the exit. It's fine. The small pad does not supply all rooms and hatches on deck. Please place another one. Okay, so we're going to put power, and we're going to put another generator there. So that's sweet. And this is quite cool. In case of emergency where the crew has to abandon the ship, there needs to be enough EVVs. So expect health and emergency. I quite like this thing. I think it was quite cool. Emergency EEV. There we go. So the EEV is in now. They run on batteries, so don't. So the blueprint is now ready. All requirements are fulfilled on the ship. It's fully functional. You can create a ship by clicking on prepare the simulation in the file. After a new window, you can save it, basically. So that's everything fulfilled. But it's not because we need to put all the things in. So it won't let us do it because it kind of skipped the bit that where we need shut up. Shh. Right. So infrastructure, we need hatches everywhere. So hatch. We need to do that. We need to do that. We need to do that. And like that. So they need to get from there. And then I'm going to put 2 hatches from there. And then a hatch from there to there. And then obviously you need a hatch from the generator. Can't put one there. See? So we'll put one there. They need to get through there. So the tech rooms are now full. So you go everywhere down there. There should be no red marks, and indeed there isn't. So that's cool. So let's go to B2, and let's match all these up. So go from there to there, there. Okay, you go there then. You go there. We need plenty of access off the bridge. So there we go. Can we put 2 hatches in? Yeah, you could. So there we go. So it's whatever way you want to get out, and then go down to here. And then to there. And then we'll get then going through between there. And then going through to there. So that should be everywhere hatched up. Design not operational. We haven't done that. Enough EVV, so we don't have enough cooling. Everything else seems fine. Just a bit of cooling. Fortunately, these don't tell you where, which is a bit annoying. But I think you can see it from here. You can see these don't have enough cooling, but it's fine. So that's previous. So the blueprint is now ready for simulation. All requirements are fulfilled, and you can create a ship on prepare for simulation. So what we're going to do there is end the video there, and I'll be back with a simulation. I'll catch you in a bit. Goodbye.